Alright, welcome back to another video by GamerJ. I am going to review the state of our free-to-play account for week 4 of September 2019. Now, you'll note that we are not at the end of week 4 for September 2019 for some of the date stamps on the screen right here. Got renewal September 26th. Today is in fact September 25th. This will not be posted until this weekend, however. Season ends in 4 days. 4 days worth of potential ranking. We are not going to be able to see the final aspect of that. Maybe it'll be. It won't. Well, here's what's happening. We are gold tier 2 in constructed. Our goal is to get to platinum by the end of the month. Wasn't worried particularly about this, I guess, the season. By the end of the season, to get to platinum. Doesn't matter what tier. I did not make my goals based off of tiers. I just did them based off of the colored ranks, I guess. So yeah, because even your rewards don't matter what tier you are. It could be any tier to get the reward. And I wasn't really going for a specific reward either. I happened to get to gold during my first month of free-to-play play, and I thought platinum's a good goal. So, and I still think that was the correct goal for me. Gold was my goal for constructed, even though I was at bronze in constructed. So we made our goal for, limited. It was bronze and limited, right? Limited. It's bronze and limited, and I made it to gold, which was the goal. And it's influenced a little bit by this. And I did do another draft just yesterday that I did horrible in. Absolutely horrible, but I wanted to get one in before the timer ran out on Ravnica set, because right now that's my primary way of getting Ravnica cards. In fact, it's probably going to be my primary way moving forward. But the reason I was stuttering a little bit near the beginning there about what we will and won't be able to see is while I won't be benefiting in any way that I can conceive of in these next 4 days from any changes to the account, I do intend at this point. I feel like I've discovered what's possible with free-to-play, which is absolutely anything. You can do anything in free-to-play. It might take a little bit longer, but it's a really great value. For absolutely free, you get some amazing cards, and this ability to construct any card. I've played now for 2 months, and I've constructed a few cards to help out with with the deck that I'm running, and possible decks I'm thinking about even that I haven't really committed to. And even after making a few mythics and rares, I still have 3 more mythics that I can just find whatever mythic I want and whatever 7 rares I want. I can just make them without opening packs, without doing drafts. That's what I have available to me right now. I don't have to open any more packs, and I can do that. In addition to that, I can also open packs, and right now, not so much. I just did an opening video, which I don't know if I published. I'll have to make sure I do that. But there's a few packs available for me to open right now. You continue to earn packs as you level up, and of course, participating in drafts. You can do that now, which I'm not going to do any more of until the new release. So I feel like you can also get whatever rank you're willing to play up to. The limited rank may be more difficult for free to play, just because you're only going to be able to play every so often doing free to play, using your resources that you build up over time. But your constructed rank, as long as you're focusing on one decent deck, you can at least get up to platinum tier. I don't know how much worse things get in platinum as far as competition and gameplay, but I mean, at gold, I'm playing against meta decks, so I imagine it's basically the same thing, and then just slightly better and slightly better as it goes on. And it just takes more time to do it, as I definitely lose games in gold tier, but I'm a gold rank. I'm up to tier 2 though. Out of it goes up to tier 1, and then you rank up to platinum as your next tier, as it were. So it works out. I've obviously been winning more in gold than I've been losing. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten up to tier 2. But I still lose, and I go back, and I've gone back to tier 3 and then back up to tier 2 at least once. So it was a bit of back and forth. It takes time, and I don't play for hours on. Well, this week I have been trying to see if I can't make it to platinum. But I could play more. And I probably could grind through it. But I have other things that I want to do as well. And despite having the goal and enjoying the game, I have other things that I enjoy doing with my time. So anything seems possible with free-to-play to me with this game. But there are things that I want to enjoy and participate in that are not free-to-play. So this is going to be the final free-to-play update, and I chose today for doing it because I do want to participate in this pre-order, and that will make me no longer free-to-play. And since I'm going to do that, I also want to do this, because it's an amazing deal. And I don't know what I'll do after that. I may try and get the Corset Mastery if I feel like it's getting me good value, but I think I'm going to pass on that. Just keep my crystals hoarded and play all the events that I can when the Throne of Eldraine actually releases, because I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm not really too worried about the extras that we get from the Core Mastery Pass, which is also set to expire soon. XP Pass available until September 26th at 4 p.m., so tomorrow. I'll weigh those options, but I'm not convinced that I want that. Alright guys, that's it. That is the state of our free-to-play account that is going to no longer be free-to-play. We did not quite make it to our platinum goal. It is still theoretically possible, I will try to add to this what I actually end up at, and I don't think that I'm going to change my current deck any, which I have achieved completely free to play. I've made this deck completely free to play, and so here's what it looks like. I've got 3 Cavalier of Gales. I actually have 3. Where is she? Muon Lings, but I only have 2 in the deck. But I have 3 of them completely free to play. I constructed several Agents of Treachery using these, I forget what they're called, but these crafting objects. And, I made basically an Agent. I made an Agent of Treachery deck. That's basically what this deck is. I have a couple of creatures to drop, to defend, mostly to draw, mostly to fuel winged words, so I can draw with Cloudkin Seer and winged words during the first few turns, drop a little bit of control, and be able to play one of these powerful cards, hopefully. But I've got a limited card count, and the real key are my Mass Manipulation and my Agents of Treachery, and taking what's most valuable to my opponent, turning on them. I don't really see this deck changing no matter what, because I don't know. You know, I just don't see me making any changes. I can't think of what I would want to do to make this deck better. It's fun as it is to me. I'm sure there's a better way to make it, but I can't see getting a card that will make a difference in how I constructed this right now. If I could, then I would have made it already, right? There's nothing that I can't make right now that I could use to change this deck. So this will probably remain the deck that I continue to play ranked with throughout the rest of the month, even though I am preparing to actually spend money. So I will not technically still be a free-to-play account, although as far as my ranking is concerned, it will be done as if it was still a free-to-play account. So I'm still kind of looking to see would I be able to do it with the amount of time that I feel like putting in. You know, rather than I'm compelled to stay up, you know, until I have to go to work, you know, and play as much as I can to rank as well as I can. So I'm not gonna be compelled, but as much as I feel like I'm going to continue to play that same free-to-play deck to rank up and see if I can't maybe make that platinum goal anyway. And I'll recognize and fully admit that it will not be free-to-play by the end of the month. So technically it won't be there, but you know, logically it is the same. It will be the same as if it were. So you take that how you will, but that's the state of our free-to-play account and what we believe can be achieved. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Gamer J, and I hope you have a wonderful night.